This video is sponsored by the Final Cut King. For high quality and professional tutorials on popular software such as Premiere Pro CS6, Final Cut Pro 10, Cinema 4D and Motion, visit finalcutking.net. Hi everyone, it's Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com and welcome to my unboxing and product tour of this Vodafone Smart 3. Now, I normally tend to hold off of these carrier mobile phones because they never really tend to impress me, but this mobile phone is very cheap and really does have some quite impressive specs going for it. Let's take you for a look at the back, and over here it says it's got a 4-inch touchscreen, a 5-megapixel camera, and the main selling point is that it's running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. So that's got some impressive specs going for it right there, especially the fact that I think this is one of the first mobile phones, or budget mobile phones, to run Jelly Bean. So I'm really going to be interested to see how Jelly Bean will actually function on a budget handset, especially since it's got Project Butter, so it should have a much more fluid experience. Also, this mobile phone will only run you £95 on pay-as-you-go, so that is also a very good price. So let's give you a quick look at the box before I actually open it. So there's the side profile of the phone, a little tab of the phone there, Vodafone logo, and another side profile, and then some information on the bottom, and I've already shown you a little bit at the back, some specs information, what the contents of the boxes are, and that you also can get a pink colour and a white colour. As you can see, this is the black version that we've got right here. So, let's cut this tab that we've got right over here. If the knife can fit. Okay, that's one for the bloopers right there. Let's just do it this way. This is how I should have done it, really. Okay, so let's take off the lid, and on top here we get the handset itself and the Vodafone Smart 3. Let's just pop that to one side. Let's pull off the top right over here, and over here we have, looks like a quick start guide. Oh, and this looks quite nice. Is this a skin? Yeah, it's actually a skin. Let's see. How do you open this? Oh, here. So this looks like a skin that you have to try and apply onto the front and back of the phone. Nice that they include that. I haven't seen that before. Normally they tend to provide a case. A skin is something quite different. Next, what we get inside the box is a 3-pin UK plug with... Let's take this out, actually. It's got a funny extension onto it, much like the San Francisco did when Orange actually branded the ZTE Blade. Very strange. I don't see why they do that. Why don't just have the plug with a USB socket onto it instead of using this weird extension? That is very strange. Okay, but you still get the charger in the box. Next we get I'm not going to bother opening this one up, but you've got full-size USB and micro USB on that side, used for charging and synchronizing the phone. And you've also got earphones, and I'm not going to beat around the bush with these, but these do look very, very cheap, so I don't even think I want to put these in my ears, but at least they got those in there. And over here we've got the battery, and let's take a look at the battery. What's the milliamp hours? 1500 milliamp hour, 5.55 watt hour, 3.7 volt battery. So this should do a decent job of giving you at least a full day's use on the handset. So let's put all the stuff back inside the box and put that off to one side, and let's take a closer look at the Vodafone Smart 3. So it's got a little protective cover on it, which we'll remove. And yeah, this phone is very light. It's coming in at 136 grams, and probably it's very light because I haven't got the battery in yet. But here's the whole look, and you can actually, I'm not sure if that's a design choice, but you can actually see through the back. That is very strange, and with Google, obviously. That is a very, very strange design choice. Okay, let's just take the back off. How do I do that? Plastic construction on this mobile phone, by the way. Let's see, how do I take this off? You see some screws over here, and the battery is obviously supposed to go in through over there. I just can't find the tab, though, that you use to open it. Okay, bear with me until I actually find out how to actually open this, and then I'll show you how I did it. I'm back, and I found a way how to actually open this thing, and I gotta tell you, it is absolutely the worst way of actually removing a battery. There's actually like a little latch right over here. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a little latch, yeah, as you can see it just over the top of the headphone jack. A little latch over there. You place your nail into that, then you remove this top piece right over here. Once you remove that, then you can remove this piece. Absolutely stupid. I'm not going to use any harsh language on my videos, but this really did frustrate me, and I say it's one of the dumbest ideas to actually take the back off and insert the battery. Why they did that, I have no idea. Okay, so here's the battery, and it goes in like so. And to tell you the truth, I'll put the SIM card in later, so we'll just pop all this back on right now. But I gotta say, this is a very, very bad way of taking off the back and placing the battery inside. Let's hope this all clicks back on. And where does this go? Looks like it goes right around about here. Okay, so if I'm doing that right, let's see. This is not a good sign. If most of the video you can tell all I'm doing is just fighting to get the back tray back on. Definitely a bad design choice from Vodafone. Let's see, have I got this on properly? Let's click all of those into place. It seems very loose when it's on here. It doesn't even seem like it's attached. Okay, so top goes on, but the bottom doesn't, as you can see. Absolutely terrible. Okay, let's try now. Okay, I got both back covers on, and I've got to say, it's still not on properly 100%, and I thought I might as well just put the SIM card in, because I don't want to take this off again. But seriously, this is absolutely terrible back cover. You see it's still creaking. And that's because I haven't put it on 100% properly. But that's the best I can get from it. Okay, it's put me in a bad mood already, and I haven't even turned the phone on. Let's hope the performance will actually make up for it. And you can see a whole bunch of fingerprints on the screen already. This does add just a little bit of weight to it, overall, the battery. But build quality, I'd say, is a major, major letdown. Okay, English, United Kingdom. Hope you can see all this. SIM card, let's skip. The resolution on the screen, by the way, is 480 by 800 as well, so it should be a decent resolution. Let's turn the Wi-Fi on. That was unnecessary. Okay, let's go to a Virgin Wi-Fi and pretty sure I'm on the contract deal right here. And let me just put my password in, then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so that's my password in. Let's just go next. I'll set up a Google account later and finish. And let's go next. Do I have to do this? Let's go home. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to go through this. Let's just quickly run through it next. Touch and hold New York City. And what does that do? Oh, they're basically giving you a quick tutorial on how this all works, basically. Okay, so that's done. What does it want me to do next? Scroll above the text. Drag the bottom bar down to expand the view. Oh, please don't tell me it took me. Oh, I've got to go through this again. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm just have to skip to the actual interface, so bear with me. Okay, we're into the interface. It's basically now giving me the Android sort of versions of what to do. I understand what all these do. Skip. That Kinkin was just a load, really. It was just really irritating. So let's see. Jelly Bean on this device. It seems rather responsive. Okay, now I know what to do. Skip. Okay. Okay, yes. It seems quite responsive. It's not as responsive as I thought it would be. But okay, now saying pull down notification bar, and you should be able to. Can't you use multi-touch to expand, or was that in a different version of Android 4.2 or something? So you can't swipe notifications off. Things do appear to be working fine. Let's see how folders, they work fine, do they? Yeah, folders also work fine. And Yeah, seems to be working all fine. I did use the keyboard when putting my password in for my Wi-Fi connection, and the keyboard on it was really quite nice. Now, one thing I want to check out, this phone doesn't seem like 4 inches. Here's my HTC Desire, and my HTC Desire is 3.7 inches. Yeah, I know it's in a case, but it shouldn't be an issue. Let's just put them both down and take a look. So, size-wise, they're pretty much exactly the same. Let's just put the screen on right over here so you can somewhat see this right over here. I'll just put the brightness on. Okay, so screen wise, let's just align that. Tell you the truth, I'd say it's not far off 3.7 inches, because this, compared to other 4-inch screens I've used in the past, it does seem a bit smaller, whereas this one just seems like it's just a tad, like I'd say maybe a millimeter or something. It doesn't seem like it's 0.3 inches bigger or anything. It just seems, yeah, it just seems really quite small. So they have made it a compact design, and you're still getting that 4-inch screen, and the resolution of this is the same as what I've got on my HTC Desire S, so the resolution is not going to be as good. And yes, you've got the lock screen here. Let's have a look. We got Google now. Let's just zoom back out, yeah. Let's put that down. What's the weather like today? Okay, so it said the weather. I do think I have to configure that. It's not 65 degrees right there, but there you go. You got Google now, and you have got touch sensitive buttons over here, although they're not tactile though. You can't feel any tactile and feedback, and if you do press this button, you got the multitask UI as well. So I'm going to test this out for about a week or week and a half, and then I'll bring you guys my full review of this mobile phone. And it is capable of 720p HD video recording with the 5-megapixel camera on the back, and yes, you've got an LED flash there as well, and that is the speaker, I presume. So please stay tuned for my full review. If you're looking for a budget mobile phone running Jelly Bean, this is the first one to my knowledge that does it so far. It does come with some pre-installed apps like Cut the Rope, the free version, Facebook. It also comes with hotspots. It looks preloaded actually. And you've also got stuff like Twitter there as well, and the YouTube app as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com. Please thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next video.